pose. I always like to start with tree pose. Remember, when you are in a standing pose like tree pose, you want to be staring at one point. One point that's not moving, so that means don't be staring at me, I'll be moving. It could be on the ground, it could be straight in front of you. That's called your drishti. So let's start with tree. Take a deep breath in, stretch up. Exhale, float the arms down. Catch one leg, I don't care which one, whichever one you like to start with. Bring it out to the side. Slide the foot in. So toes can be on the ground, or you can raise them to the calf, or you could tuck them into the thigh. And when you feel ready and steady, grow your branches. You can make a mudra with your fingers out to the side, or at heart center, or above the head, or if you want to open up your chest, you might even want to try behind the back. But because I want to give you guys more of a challenge today, and not just do the simple regular stuff, I want to show you standing pigeon. So you can turn this into a standing pigeon by grabbing the foot and resting it on the thigh. And then you put a little bend in the leg and stretch the arms up. This is your standing pigeon. And release. And shake it out, twist it out. So stay in your tree pose if that's good for you, but if you want to try standing pigeon, I'll demo it again. So deep breath in, stretch up. Exhale, float the arms down. Bring the opposite leg out to the side, slide the foot in. You can stay right here, or raise the foot to the calf. We just don't put it on the knee joint, it's a fragile joint. So you could tuck it into the thigh. When you feel ready and steady, grow your branches. Making your mudra with your fingers out to the side, or at heart center, or above the head, or maybe behind the back to open up the chest. But if you'd like to try standing pigeon, you're going to grab that foot and rest it on the thigh. Put a little bend in that leg. Raise the arms up, and that is your standing pigeon pose. And release, very good. Shake it out, twist it out. Okay, next one, let's do toppling tree. So, stepping to the top of the mat, coming into your mountain pose. Step your left leg back. When you feel ready and steady, take a deep breath in. Exhale, folding forward, raising that left leg. Bringing the arms so that the palms are facing the floor, the arms and legs parallel to the floor. You can stay like that, or you can turn it into a warrior three by flexing the back foot and swinging the arms forward. And then come back. Shake it out, twist it out. We'll try it on the other side. Mountain pose. Step the right leg back. When you feel ready and steady, take your breath in, exhale, and fold forward, raising that right leg, raising the arms, having the palms facing the floor, and the leg 90-degree angle to the floor, if you can do that. And then if you want to take it further, swing the arms forward, flex the back foot, coming into warrior three. And back to center, shake it out, twist it out. Okay, let's do one more standing pose. Hopefully I'm not running out of time. No. Okay, we are ready for eagle pose. deep breath in, stretch up. I'm going to mirror you. Swing the right arm under the left. Bring the hands to the shoulders. So if you're a guy, you have wider shoulders, this might be as far as you can go with the arms. But if you can do it, bring your arms back to back, or twist them together, fingers pointing up for eagle arms. Then put a little bend in the legs. Take the right leg and bring it across the left. The toes can be on the ground, or you can raise the foot up, or you can wrap the legs. You might want to sink a little more into it if you're wrapping the legs, and push arms a little more up. And release. And shake it out. Twist it out. So, other side. Deep breath in, stretch up. Swing the left arm under the right. Bring the hands to the shoulders, or back to back, or wrapped. Take the left leg and bring it across the right. Toes can be on the ground, or you can raise the toes off the ground, or a little more bend to create a wrap in the legs if you like. Maybe pushing the arms up a bit. And release. Shake it out, twist it out. So we're ready for moon salutation. Pretend it's the moon and not the sun that's up. Take a deep breath and stretch up. Grasp one wrist and draw it over to the side for crescent moon. Gaze forward or look up. Then come to center, deep breath, and swing the arms back and up. Catch the other wrist. Draw it over, gaze forward or look up. Coming to center, open into your star. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Flip the palms, drop the head back, lips together. You can envision flying up to the sky. Coming back to center, interlace the fingers behind the back. Draw the hands down, opening up the chest. Drop the head back, lips together. Coming back to center, we're going to fold forward now. Take a deep breath here. Exhale and fold forward, drawing the arms above the head, sinking the head. Keep your head loose. Release the hands. Bring one hand outside the opposite leg or ankle, drawing the other arm up, gazing neutral or looking up. And then switch sides. Coming to center, grasp the elbows, drop the head, give a sway side to side. Envision allowing that gravity of the earth to draw your head closer to the earth with each sway, keeping that head nice and loose. Then pause in the center, reach behind, grab the calves, draw the forehead towards the knees. And then release. Deep breath in, stretch the arms all the way up to prayer above the head, to heart center. Heel toe the feet in a little bit and sink into your Garland Pose, using your elbows to open the legs. So we're just opening the hips up a little bit. If this is not good for you, or if you're feeling uncomfortable, just come right down to the rear end. And now, coming down to the rear end, extend one leg out to the side, tuck the other foot in, flex your extended legs foot, and reach as far as you can. Now you can hold it here, but I'm going to give you two other options. You can stay there or come to the knee of the bent leg, push the heel away and draw the toes towards you. You get a little more stretch that way along the whole leg. Or if any of you are advanced, we'll try the bind. So for the bind, we're going to flip that foot down, that extended leg's foot down, rock onto the ball of the other foot, drop the shoulder inside of that knee, reach around with the hand on the outside of then the other arm comes around and grabs the fingers, coming into a bind. Good, some of you are doing it, awesome. Yeah. Oh, okay. No, take that arm and inside, yes, and now the outside of the foot. No, that's the inside, the outside of it. I'll teach you it later, Jesse. Okay, come back to center. So, other side. Yeah, it's a little tricky. So extend the other leg, flex the foot, reach as far as you can. Stay there, or if you want to take it further, come to the knee. Press the heel away, draw the toes towards you. Get a nice stretch in the whole leg there. Or if you want to take it to the bind, flip that extended leg foot down. Rock onto the ball of the other foot. Drop your shoulder inside of that knee. And then take the hand and wrap it around the outside of the foot. Other hand comes around and grabs the fingers. And release. Very good. Come into your staff pose. So for staff pose, we're going to pull forward here. So take a deep breath in. Stretch up. Exhale, pull forward, reaching as far as you can and holding it. And release. So I always like to do some work on the abs. So making sure you're at the bottom of the mat. Legs are bent. Fingertips are in line with your rear and your hands are shoulder distance apart. Give a tilt here. Raise the legs up for boat pose. You can stay right here in boat pose, or raise the arms or open the arms and stretch out the legs. And then whenever you're ready, float down, full body stretch. Then flip to the belly. It's your choice. You can do half bow or you can do full bow twice. So for half bow, support yourself with your right forearm. Bend up the left leg. Reach around, grab the left foot, kick into the hand for your half bow. But if you're good for full bow and you want to try it twice, well, the first time we'll reach around, catch both feet, and kick into the hand. If you like to give a rock in bow, you can. And then release, come into crocodile pose, resting your head. Toes are pointing out, feet are as wide as the mat. Take 2 deep breaths here. So half bow on the other side now. Support yourself with the left forearm. Bend up the right leg. Reach around, catch the right foot. Kick into the hand. You're pressing up from your pelvic area. You're gazing up. Lips together for your half bow. But if you want to try full bow, bend both legs. Reach around, grab both feet, and kick into the hand. You might want to give a rock. And release, come back into crocodile pose. Take 2 breaths. And then flip over onto the back. Tucking the hands under the hips, raise the legs up, flex the feet for legs up the wall position. Very good for the circulation. They say if you stay like this in your bed 10 minutes before you sleep, it'll help you have a better sleep. But if you want to come into shoulder stand, swing the legs forward, catch the lower back. Raise the legs up, point the toes, coming into your shoulder stand. But if you prefer to come into plow at the waist, fold, bringing the toes to the ground if you can. And then back up and roll it. Full body stretch. Coming back to your staff pose, I'm just gonna you a warning here. I'll probably go a little bit over time. If you have to leave, you go ahead and do so. But I don't want to miss one of my favorite poses, which is side plank. So from your staff pose, we're going to open up the feet. Flip your feet to the right side so that everybody's doing it on the same way. Plant your right hand to the mat. Raise your hips up. If this is not good for you, just drop that right knee. And then everyone extend the arm. If you can go further, place one foot on top of the other for side plank. If you can go further, turn it into a tree pose. If you can go even further, turn it into a star pose, because that's the hard one. Yeah, Amara, beautiful. And then slowly come down. Give it a good shake. Don't worry, we're nearly done. All right, so the other side. Starting in staff, open the legs, flip the feet to the left side, place the left hand on the mat, raise the hips up. If that's not good for you, drop the knee. Everyone raise the right arm. If you can go further, place one foot on top of the other. If you can go even further, come to a tree pose. If you can go even further, come to a star pose. And then slowly come down. Full body stretch. I always like to end with a supine twist. So we're going to come to our back. Draw the knees into the chest. Rock side to side. You can either drop both knees to one side or cross your legs and drop them as you gaze over your opposite shoulder. You might want to have that a hand to the knee, pressing it a little bit more towards the earth for more twist, but be careful, don't over twist. And then back to center. Other side, so either drop your knees to the other side or cross them and drop them. Gaze over your opposite shoulder. Maybe pressing the knees towards the earth. And back to center. Knees into the chest. You can stay here rocking, or if you don't mind, coming into happy baby pose in a public place. You can come into happy baby pose and maybe give a rock in happy baby pose. And then full body stretch. So we are ready for Shavasana. If you brought your eye blinders, I always tell my students, bring your eye blinders. If